According to Buddhist teachings, the essence of our existence is deeply intertwined with the thoughts we cultivate. The mind, often likened to a garden, flourishes or falters based on the seeds we choose to plant. This concept highlights that negative self-talk does not simply exist in a vacuum. It actively shapes our reality and can create formidable mental barriers that hinder our emotional and physical well-being. When we repeatedly engage in harmful internal dialogues, we cultivate a landscape filled with doubt, fear, and limitations. Such thoughts can seep into our daily lives, affecting how we approach new challenges or even simple pleasures. Buddhism encourages us to recognize these patterns and cultivate awareness, creating space for positive thoughts that nurture our spirits instead of diminishing them. An insightful conversation with a well-respected psychologist reinforced this understanding. They explained that the language we use profoundly influences our beliefs and perceptions about ourselves. The words we choose to express our feelings and experiences shape how we view the world and our place within it. For instance, if we continually tell ourselves that we are incapable or too old to engage in certain activities, we are likely to internalize these sentiments, lowering our self-esteem and potentially impacting our overall health. It is not just the conscious narrative we create, it extends to subconscious beliefs that directly affect our emotional health. Language then becomes a powerful force in molding our identities and experiences, a tool that we can wield to either uplift or imprison ourselves within rigid confines. Recognizing that certain phrases can create a negative mindset is the first step toward transformation. It serves as an awakening, an invitation to examine and adjust our language consciously. Instead of succumbing to thoughts like "I can't," individuals can embrace the empowering sentiment of "I can try." This simple yet profound shift marks the beginning of an expansive journey filled with new experiences and opportunities. By reframing our internal dialogue, we open our minds to new possibilities for growth and joy. Every time we replace self-defeating phrases with affirmations of trying, we take a bold step toward reshaping our reality. It's a declaration of self-compassion, an acknowledgement that it is okay to be vulnerable in the pursuit of joy and fulfillment. This shift in language and thinking does not merely benefit the individual. It creates ripples of positivity that can inspire those around us. When we adopt a mindset centered on possibility rather than limitation, we not only enrich our own lives, but also encourage others to step into their own potential. As we foster supportive environments for ourselves and each other, we cultivate a community rooted in kindness and encouragement. Embracing this transformative approach can elevate our experiences, enhancing our connection to ourselves and the world, leading to a life that is vibrant, fulfilling, and steeped in mindful awareness. The journey toward a richer life becomes a beautiful tapestry woven with threads of intention, compassion, and the unyielding belief in our ability to grow and embrace the possibilities that lie ahead. Have you ever wondered why your thoughts might be sabotaging your peace of mind over 60? In a world filled with advice and opinions, it's remarkable how often we overlook the power of our own words. When we focus on the negative, we inadvertently create barriers that can hinder our happiness and well-being. This is especially true for women in this beautiful stage of life. As we navigate the complexities of aging, our mindset can be both our greatest ally and a formidable foe. To uncover better habits and encourage a more fulfilling journey, subscribe now to discover the hidden secrets of a healthier mindset. In a time where self-compassion is paramount, empowering ourselves with positive language can transform our experiences. Even if you think you are maintaining a positive attitude, there is one common phrase that could be undermining your joy and reducing your happiness. It's crucial to examine the language we use and how it shapes our reality. Words possess a potent energy capable of uplifting or diminishing our spirits. The phrase "I'm too old for that" is all too familiar, often spoken in jest but echoing with the weight of limiting beliefs. The inner dialogue we engage in has the potential to tarnish our self-image and diminish our zest for life. By exploring how such phrases impact our mindset, we can take steps toward changing our narrative and fostering a more positive atmosphere, both for ourselves and those around us. I have a vivid recollection of visiting my friend Anna, a lifelong companion who approached her 60s with an admirable spirit. However, she consistently uttered the phrase, "I'm too old for," that whenever faced with new experiences. Whether it was trying a dance class, traveling to new destinations, or engaging in novel hobbies, Anna's words created invisible boundaries around her life. As she stepped into this new decade, those restrictions began to limit not only her experiences, but also her joy. Instead of diving into opportunities, she opted for the safety of familiarity, overlooking the potential beauty and connection that could arise from stepping outside her comfort zone. With every utterance of that phrase, a subtle shift occurred, leading to fewer adventures and less fulfillment. Witnessing her gradual withdrawal from new endeavors was both eye-opening and disheartening. Anna's case exemplifies how powerful our internal narratives can be. What a difference it would make if instead of resigning to limitations, we embraced the invigorating possibility of growth, change, and exploration. If we can shift our language to reflect openness and curiosity, we foster a mindset that encourages engagement, joy, and a vibrant sense of agency. By recognizing that age is not an impediment, but merely a chapter of our lives, we can allow a sense of wonder and excitement to permeate our daily experiences. Life becomes a rich tapestry woven from the vibrancy of new encounters and the cultivation of deeper connections, rather than a retreat into the comfort of the past. To cultivate a more positive dialogue, it is essential to practice replacing negative phrases with affirmations that encourage growth and open-mindedness. This simple yet powerful shift can significantly alter how we perceive ourselves and the world around us. For instance, instead of uttering the phrase, "I'm too old for this," consider embracing the sentiment, "I'm open to new experiences." This affirmation does not merely serve as a replacement, it actively invites a mindset shift, encouraging exploration and curiosity. Such a change in language can transform our internal narratives and, ultimately, our lives. By consciously choosing words that lift and inspire, we begin to rewrite the script we have been following and open ourselves to new possibilities. Practical application of this concept can significantly enhance daily routines. Imagine waking up each day with the intention of trying something new, whether that's joining a class, starting an art project, or simply meeting someone new. By using affirmations and phrases that support this goal, we can encourage ourselves to step out of our comfort zones. Instead of hesitating or retreating into self-doubt, affirmations like, "I can try this," or "I deserve to enjoy new experiences," can act as catalysts for change. For instance, if an opportunity arises to take a dance class, instead of dismissing it because it seems intimidating or beyond reach, you could think, "I am excited to learn something new." This shift not only makes life more fulfilling, but also ignites a sense of adventure and joy that can rejuvenate the spirit. As we experiment with these new phrases, we might notice that our willingness to engage with life expands substantially. The world becomes a canvas for exploration rather than a landscape dotted with obstacles. This not only enhances personal well-being, but also fosters connections with others who share similar interests and passions. By participating in classes or group activities, we build community and supportive relationships grounded in shared experiences. As we venture into new territory, we discover that many of our fears are unfounded, and often we can surprise ourselves with our capabilities and resilience. In addition to the new affirmations that we choose to adopt, integrating rituals around this practice can further amplify its effects. Taking a moment daily to reflect on your intentions and aspirations can help solidify the positive changes you are striving for. You can start or end your day by speaking aloud or writing down your affirmations. By fostering a commitment to positivity, you cultivate a habit that becomes second nature, echoing in your interactions and decisions. Surrounding yourself with supportive individuals who encourage your efforts can also reinforce this positive mindset. Engaging in conversations where gratitude and opportunity are at the forefront helps create an environment that nurtures growth. Think of how powerful it could be to collectively affirm our intentions for joy and exploration. Sharing these aspirations with friends, family, or an online community can amplify the energy of those words, motivating all involved to lift each other up. So as we embrace this journey of cultivating a positive dialogue, let us remind ourselves of the immense power our words hold and the potential they unlock in our lives and the lives of others.